This is TWiT.
Audible got the exclusive on this again.
Yeah, well, they have a lot of money, and I like that. I like money. And
no
they say,
R.C.
hey,
Bray, though. Was that your choice or their choice?
Oh, no, not at all. It was their choice. I love Bob. Bob and Audible don't always see eye to eye on things. So.
I was wondering. I figured there was some story.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Here's what I said in my head. He was so good in The Martian. He was Mark Watney. That you don't want him to be Ryland Grace.
Oh, no.
But I got to say, Ray Porter, who reads the Audible book.
Ray Porter is a fantastic narrator, so I've got absolutely no complaints whatsoever.
He gets that. He gets your style.
But just to be clear, I love Bob.
Yeah, I do too.
Bob's the man. So
and before I listened, I thought, oh, that would be nice if R.C. Bray read this. But I think Ray Porter clearly understands the personality and really inhabits it. And also, again, no spoilers, but the audiobook is unique. It's not like the print book in one kind of critical respect.
Yes, there is an aspect of the story. Yeah, it's really hard to talk about.
Don't say anything. No, just
okay. But there is something.
We'll save that for the second half.
I will say in a non-spoilerific way, there's an aspect of the story where sound matters a lot.
Yeah.
And so the audiobook, people are like, oh yeah, we can go to town on this.
Yeah. I'm glad they did. It was really well done.
They did a great, and they put a lot of thought into that. I mean, they went back and forth. They were sending me audio samples. Hey, what do you think of this? How about this? How about this? Getting my feedback and my agent's feedback and stuff. It was cool.
That's really, really cool. And you've optioned or sold this book?
Sold the film rights to MGM.
Soon to be an Amazon company, I hear.
Apparently. And we have Ryan Gosling attached to play the lead.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, it's great. And he has the same initials as the main character, Ryland Grace. So he could maybe bring his cufflinks to set, whatever. And then we have Phil Lord and Chris Miller set to direct. And we have
Chris Miller. Wow. This is very, very exciting.
And Phil Lord.
And let's not Phil too, whoever he is.
Yeah. What do you mean? Lord and Miller, they're a directing duo. They've never
Lord and Miller, they go together. They're together. They're a team.
Yeah, my God. Get me in trouble.
They did the Lego movie, and I think this is going to be another Lego movie.
Well, it's going to be live action.
I hope so. I hope so. No, actually, the Lego movie was a great movie, but this is...
It was. And Into the Spider-Verse also.
Right, which was amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're fantastic directors. They really are.
Yeah. Have they done any live action?
Yes, they did all the 21 Jump Street movies.
Oh, they prefer not to mention those, I think, but okay.
Oh, those are fine. They're good movies. And then also they did Solo until Disney got rid of them and decided instead of making a good movie, we'll get rid of Lord and Miller and then make one that sucks.
So if
they'd kept Lord and Miller, I bet you Solo would have been a good movie.
Is the script done?
No, we have the illustrious and talented Drew Goddard working on the screenplay. He's the same guy who adapted The Martian. So
did a brilliant job.
Awesome. He did. He's fantastic.
And as I remember, he kind of did it on his own, but it was a beautiful, I thought, and perfectly true to the book.
He did a fantastic job, and he was my first pick. I'm like, we got to get Drew if we can. And this time I actually do have a modicum of authority because I'm a producer on the film.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. But I'm trying to sit back and
you were so cute. I re-listened to the first interview where it had been, I think it had been optioned or purchased, but you didn't know anything about who was going to do it or anything. Mm-hmm. And you said, well, they're not going to let me. I don't think they're going to let me on the set and stuff like that. And it was so cute. Now you're on the set, man. You're a producer.
Oh, yeah. I'm a producer now, man.
Hell yeah.
Well, it was funny because everybody wanted the book. Everyone wanted the rights. So I'm like, okay, well, let's see if I can flex a little. I said, I want gross participation. I want a cut of the actual ticket sales.
Smart.
And I don't want I just want a teeny little taste. Take what you would like. Yeah. Take what you would like to pay me for this, and then what percentage of the ticket sales do you think that'll be? And that's the percentage I want. I just want to break into the gross participation world.
They're going to do well by you because The Martian was Ridley Scott's highest grossing movie.
Yeah, no, that went well.
Which is okay. And it was nominated for an Oscar. I think they're going to do right by you.
Oh, they did. And so what happened was, like, I told my film agent, okay, well, tell everybody who's thinking about making an offer, tell them I want gross participation. And if everybody says no, then we'll see what happens. And most of the studios said, oh, we don't do gross participation for authors.
Yeah.
And MGM said, like, yeah, we don't do gross participation for authors, but we do for producers. So we'll make you a producer. Yes. How's that sound?
I think they kind of have to do that. Yeah.
That's the kind of lateral thinking I appreciate.
Problem solving. It's all about it. Yeah.
But really, I'm a producer for the purposes of profit sharing. So I do have some authority here and there, but I'm trying to stay out of the way of the actual real producers who know what they're doing and just kind of let them do their jobs.
I can, of course, everybody here has read it already. And we're all talking about it. We can't wait to see it. Actually, it makes sense that Lord and Miller are doing it because they've worked with Ryan Reynolds before, right?
Ryan Gosling. I made that
Reynolds
mistake
is a different guy. They work with.
I made that mistake. Yeah, it's a Canadian Ryan. It's hard to keep track of.
Ryan Gosling is the cute one.
I think they're both adorable. Yeah. But it's funny is I made that mistake. I said Ryan Gosling. I said Ryan Reynolds instead of Ryan Gosling while I was on the phone with Ryan Gosling.
Oh, how embarrassing! But you know what? I bet he gets that all the time.
I was talking to him, and he's excited. Ryan is because. For the last several movies he's been in, he's basically been playing characters that are not allowed to emote or act.
Oh, how bad.
Right? Like in Blade Runner, he's like this flat affect. And he's a very good actor, and he hasn't really had an opportunity to act recently. So he's pretty excited because Ryland is fairly emotive and animated and stuff, and he's looking forward to that. And I said, yeah, I bet you're really sick of like these, sad Ryan Reynolds looking out a window.
Whoops.
And then I was like, I mean Ryan Gosling. And he's like, yeah, don't worry, it happens all the time.
I do too. She's telling me
it happens all the time.
He seems like a really cool guy. And you know what?
He's a really chill guy.
He's perfect for that character because, no spoilers, but towards the end of the book, there's a moment where you actually have this realization about this guy. And there's something in his character, a little character flaw. And I think Ryan Gosling will be perfect.
Oh, he'll nail it. I'm sure he's great. He's a great actor when they let him act.
He was great in La La Land. There's no dancing. He was
great in La La Land.
I don't think that's a spoiler to say there. Well, there might be a little dancing.
I don't think there's dancing unless they add it into the movie. There's not really in the book. There's a decent amount of time in 0G. Do you call that dancing?
Yeah, there's some athletic movement.